Hey guys, this is Arma. Welcome to Info Data Plus Unbox. Today we are having a conversation and discussion regarding login and password. So what is meant by login, what is meant by password, how they are processed, why they are used, everything will be discussed in the video. So let's get started. So let's start with the common silly questions, guys. What is meant by login? So login is a computer security where the user is already existed and they can be identified. They can be access the computer by identifying and authenticating by themselves. So what is meant by identifying and authenticating, guys? Identifying means the user name. The username is the identification, and the authentication means the password, guys. The password. Okay. So authentication is a password. So let's move for the second one. For the extra security, the SMS and the emails are being used for the confirmation. So the SMS you get from the company or the particular one, that for the confirmation, and the emails are being post for you for the confirmation bills, guys. For the confirmation are being used for that. So what is meant by password, guys? A password is a word which allows you to enter into a certain area, the particular area. So what is the kind of area in that? So area is the way that the user's information or data can be existed in that one. So user and data means whatever it can be, guys. So password is a word that allows you to enter into a certain area. So what is relation between the password and the login? So why they are used means what's the purpose to make them? So means let's take an example for this one, guys. Login is a box. Let's take an example. Login is a box and the password is a lock for that box. So if you want to enter in that box, then you have to first use the username, and then means a box is given to a certain name. Okay. So the box is given a certain name, then you have to enter the name, and the lock for that box is the password. Then you have to enter the password for that one. So this is the relation, just a simple relation, guys. So in the as you sign into Google and any kind of a Microsoft account or any kind of Oracle account, any kind of account, then it tells you have to use minimum 8 characters of that password only. So why 8 characters? So it has been, according to NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, that tells you that you have to use the 8 characters only. So why 8 characters? The hackers are using the brute force algorithm that generates the thousands of passwords guesses per second. The longer password, the more computing power it takes to generate the right guess. So you have to use the as much longer password for that one. So as much long your password is, as much secure you are. That's the meaning of that, guys. So to generate the password, the heavy computing power is necessary for that. The brute force algorithm generates the password per second. 1,000 passwords have been generated by that algorithm, guys. So you have to use a strictly long password. As the hackers are running the brute force algorithm, the hackers are trying to get into the right password by containing the generating random passwords. But we are talking about the generating password by computing power. So it requires a heavy computing power for that. The passwords can ergonomically contain the numbers, symbols, block plus small letters, and so the heavy computing power is necessary for that. Which one can be taken through it? So what if the heavy computing, so means heavy computing power means what? So heavy computing power is the sense that the quantum computing power, guys, the quantum computing powers are very powerful computers are being sensed for that one, guys. So what if in the future the heavy computing powers are available widely? Then according to NIST, you have to use the minimum 64 digits of password is recommended by NIST. Minimum 64 digits of password is necessary for that one. So how, let's take for the second one, how passwords are stored in the internet. So how you can, means how the particular site gets to its own password, means you enter your username and your password. How it recognizes that it's your username and your password. So for that store, The passwords are stored in many different methods, but there are most 5 efficient and most popular methods are in the storage. So the first one is the plain text method. The second one is the basic encryption method, and the third one is the hashed passwords, hashed power, which are dash with which are dash of salt, and the slow hashes. So let's go for the first one. The methods are simple explanation for each one. This is a simple explanation, guys. If you want the heavy explanation and how they are encrypted and how they are used, then please comment below for me. Please explain in a heavy manner so that we can understand in a detailed. So it will be done by me, guys. Don't worry. So the simple way of generating the password means storing the password in the database. That in the database, your username and your password are being stored in a human readable form. Means the password have been stored in a human readable form. That means that a human can read that particular form. As that type, the password is been stored. So for that the computer can't, means it will be very difficult for the computer to recognize the particular password. It's just a simple method, guys. So this is the explanation for that. So this is a database, guys, where your password are been stored. Same as the user and ID are been stored in the website as server. So this is the website for this one, guys, and this is server. So what is meant by the difference between the database and the server? So database is a particular mainly storing device, guys. You have to just store it. The server is a thing that, guys, where the server which serves you the data, means a particular client can be given a particular task, then the server does that, but the database does, means only storage capabilities are there in the database, but don't server is a smart saving device, guys. So let's move for the second one, guys. The basic password encryption means it is one of the biggest method to save, guys. Quite big, but it includes only one step, which is the encryption of your data, means encryption of your password, which adds more protection to your password than a plain text method. It passes through only one step, which is a encryption of your password. So what is meant by encryption, guys? Those who don't know what is meant by encryption, the password is turned into a special characters, very special character, guys. Sorry, guys, is a spelling mistake right here. So the password is turned into a very special characters and a random string of text, which the password is converted, and then it is stored to the server in the website server. So then this encryption of password can be stored to his site. So less hackers can hack this encryption in a less manner. So special characters are used in the encryption of a password, but we have a problem in this one, guys. That is, the encryption keys are again stored in the other particular server. So guys, if a hacker get that particular server which are the passwords have been encrypted, then it will be very heavier for that one. So we have to be very careful for this one, guys. So it can be a quite difficult one, but it's quite secure than a plain text method. So let's go for a third one, guys. The hashed passwords. What is meant by hashed password, guys? So same as the second one, means same as the basic encryption method, but it's quite different. Much longer encryption, and the number of letters and numbers are being used in a longer method, and they are kept into hidden matter. However, unluckily, once the password is encrypted, then it is near to the impossible to decrypt it again. So to decrypt again, so it is difficult for the hacker to means once the password is encrypted, then it is quite near to impossible to decrypt it. So they're the combination of hashes and tags. So to obtain the hashes, means the encryption is quite not being secured, right, guys? Sorry for that. So encryption is sorry, guys. So to get the encryption, guys, there are many possible algorithms, but the most popular one is the rainbow table, guys. Rainbow table is essentially a list of trillions of different hashes and their matching passwords. So this is the method where the third method has been used for this one. So let's go for the fourth method, guys. Hashes password with a dash of salt. Yes, with a dash of salt. It's just a simple method, guys. Just to the front or the end of your password, the salt with a different random characteristics are been added to the, and then the password has been stored into it. So why it has been stored? So just by simple storing, it can be used. So it uses the different salt of each password, even though the salt plus password are been stored in the same server. It makes it harder for the hacker to find out the salt hashes from the rainbow table, because each one has the unique interception, means unique, longer and complex password arrangement. Unique complex password arrangement for this one, guys. So the last one is that right now the most secure option for the storing your data is that the slow hasher method. The slow hasher method, it includes the different functions for it, guys. MH5, SHA1 and SHA256. Guys, if you want this special explanation for this one, please comment below. Please comment below that I can make some more explanation for that one. Okay, so let's go for the explanation. They are relatively faster, and the time is the most important method for this method, guys. Time is the most important one, and for this the method is for this method the bcrypt algorithm is being used from the brute force professionally used by the hackers, just right right now are being used. So these are the explanation and the methods, guys. So this is the last one where we go where how can you avoid hacking your password. Sorry, guys, I read wrong. How can you avoid having your password leaked? Means how can you avoid these things, guys? So the first method is that some points are there as followed. Don't use a service with a bad security, guys. Please don't use the service with the bad security. Means what is meant by bad security, guys? If you go with a which the means the site is not quite secure, means the site security is not so good, then the Chrome, a like popular browsers, Brave, I'm not promoting these one, guys. It's my personal opinion. So where tells you that this connection is not secure. So by these things we can identify that your browsing passwords are not so secure. So use a strong password is necessary, guys. Use a strong password. Use a strong password necessary as long your password and as your difficult and the different and the use of different algorithm. Sorry, guys. Symbols and symbols are being used, so it can take you for the more security. So use of different password for different sites. So guys, it's quite bit harder to remember the password for each site. So you can write it down or note it where you can get into the hashes, means where you can get into the passwords. Okay, so you can but it's necessary that you have to use a different password for different site. Always change your password after breach. Always change your password after a breach. Means, guys, you have to periodically change your passwords by some conditional reasons that the password has been changed by this one. I'm also using this method, guys. It's a completely secured method for this one. Okay, use of AU OAuth. If you don't know much about this site's security, the OAuth is a function that you can use that where you are reaching to a new website. So this is the perfect mean of difference. So by these steps you can go much safer from the cyber attack. So thanks, guys, for watching. Please do like, subscribe subscribe to our channel, and please comment below if you like. We will try to improve, guys. I know this quite bit not so good, but please, we will try to improve ourselves. Thanks guys for watching. Thank you so much.